The chilly hand of winter will certainly seize upon the Midwest, but for now, it's a great afternoon for football at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Moore, the man in motion. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense for the Jets, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes being chased out left.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 33.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
The Chiefs at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. Operating for the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Trinity Benson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
What?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, The quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 25 on second down, Wilson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly trying to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
I hate Skinner. I just ran it just to see what everybody else likes about it.
Who's going to cover? Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Wilson. That pass complete to Moore. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Go for this and don't get it.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
4th down. Here's Wilson.
Why did you run with him so far?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Wilson to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
What's up, son? Where's your tail? I don't know, buddy. Did you leave it up
1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Zerline good with a PAT.
Bill, you see that we both forgot to take out 2 injured niggas this week, bro, in our fantasy game. In our fantasy game. Yeah, nigga. You started Jameis Winston.
After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Well, he was dead.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
So you started him, and I started Marquise Brown, who was out for 6 weeks.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Bryce Hall there defensively.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7.
After
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
So this day I want to
now from his end zone.
So this day I want to ask that.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
No, you're like 60. Niggas just could not stop that nigga, man. He was joking everything. He just keep going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked
that was even crazier about it. He wasn't like doing nothing like, you know, step back three.
Probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them
is to not 4 niggas down there to be like
down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how
I bet I'm gonna dunk anyway.
Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And then I was popping a random line in there, so you don't know this, but actually, oh no. No, what the heck is going on?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
What? That wasn't a fumble?
He releases it.
That wasn't a fumble?
Now fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Get him, Steve.
Second down.
Get him, Steve.
They bring a man off the corner in time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him.
Oh, nigga, I don't know.
3 interceptions, that puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play call from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At no point in time should Vincent ever be in my game, bro. Don't let that happen again, please. That pisses me off this season.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player,
what's funny is it's not even showing you watching.
Every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. The bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
That's what he
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's supposed to keep going.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh no, Snead is going to get in. Snead is going to
Davis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the field.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown Jets.
You know what?
73
That's what I
yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I deserve that, for trying to hurdle with Patrick Mahomes.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Here, I'll put it on. You don't have to be upset, okay?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yeah, no, I'm not debating that, man.
Solid return.
But we got 32 seconds.
They'll start at the 32.
And I'm confident we can do that. So, I would say we can do that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete.
What? Oh my God!
5 seconds left.
I gotta take my points.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I gotta take my points.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Oh, I gotta take my points there, man. I thought I had that one. That's why I wasn't too worried about it, man. He hasn't done a good job of stopping the PA first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold
I feel like I can get that whenever I
and
want
pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Short kick. One of the up men will take it now.
Well,
so we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
He's had one deep pass, no middle pass. We've been defending that middle pass, right? That's what we want to do.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Man, I got to get you outside here in a little bit, don't I? Oh, yeah, we got to get outside in a little bit, buddy.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken in at the 3.
Wow!
Big time mess on the return. He's out of bounds.
What?
He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
That's not even supposed to be how that happened. For one, if I'm not mistaken,
the Chiefs offense about set to begin
he touched the ball out of bounds.
Got the lead, CD. What do you expect?
So, like, his foot was out of bounds. That means that is supposed to be ruled out of bounds.
They had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly
oh my gosh!
But
Really?
I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
That's
if they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles.
But
when he can make a play himself, as we just
Chicky, you working out?
That's a big day.
Get your workout in, buddy. Get your workout in.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh,
and
I had him
this is
coming
going
across
to
the
be
middle.
incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson, who dumps this one off here to Hall. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Ball again on second down.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
It didn't work, so it's not an amazing play, but that wasn't decided. Because nobody expects it. You know, I do the unexpected.
From the gun on third down, Wilson flushed out right.
That's debatable. What the heck?
Not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
You can go for this.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson.
Stupid.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed.
For the game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half. The defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been.
How did Luis say her first
name?
What
do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. But certainly not often that we see an offensive team kind of breathe a sigh of relief when a ball is tipped and falls incomplete. But when you've thrown 4 interceptions in the game, that actually counts as not progress, but counts as something good because it didn't go against your team.
My God.
And now he gets a chance to make another throw.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. To throw is Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jets get a bit closer.
You okay? What's wrong?
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And now they'll run it here off tackle. Oh, he's got a little dip. There he goes, left side. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
I don't think I've ever been told
so. Chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the Jets sweep, here comes Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
On 1st down, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. A give up the middle to Carter. And he's going to Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. This linebacking crew, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is
it
thank
makes
the
no
guys
sense.
up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Got it, guys.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to solve
McCole was out there blocking, wasn't he?
In the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those masters.
Oh my gosh, look at Pacheco, bro. Oh my gosh, this nigga's amazing. Look at him, bro.
Let's close this one out.
Boy, 196 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room.
That is crazy, Strick. This nigga Pacheco is nasty, dog.
Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco
with
another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs have their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And then they glitched on my
He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
That's what I was telling Mel. You got to commit to this nigga, man.
From his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You got to let him know that you down. So that Bills nigga didn't want to play
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And the Chiefs are going to get him. George Karlaftis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's what I think.
Give to Hall running right.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta see if I still have on balance.
This intensity usually gets
I wonder if that's why he stays on
I
his
just
feet.
tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
Because, like, right there, I don't think that knocks Pacheco down, bro.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is going to be taken down.
What's funny is I only got it on because, like, I couldn't afford no other ability. No, I didn't forget to change it. I just left it on because I've been killing. So I'm like, whatever's on, nigga, is working.
try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Not at all.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Jamien Sherwood there to make the stop.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Playing against Mike, I found out that record ball is stuff too, bro.
And the Chiefs up the lead.
Come here, Landon.
4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that
big lead. You okay?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Daddy's almost done, okay? Then we're going to go outside. I think he's a little sleepy.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Yeah, I think fresh air will be inside good.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, and they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
Young Jocks sent $1,800 to the wrong number. And he said, hi, can you please turn the $1,800 I was taking and sent to your account? I don't know you, nor do you know me. Please do the right thing. God has a bigger blessing for you. I know you blocked my number, and that's okay. I just need $1,800 that goes sent to your account. Hey, nigga, I might send that shit back. Yeah, nigga, that's your fault. He said it was via Zelle, but who cares?
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast 6-4s hitting switch.
Nah, this is the blessing that God had for me. Yeah, this was the blessing that God had for me, my nigga. I don't know what you're talking about. It's no difference. Neither one playing games when swinging for them fences. We won't define the things that this nigga said God has a bigger blessing for you. You don't even believe in God. Shut up.
I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast,
nigga, and that fair sim I had, nigga, they been showing me love in these fair sims. I put 49 on the Patriots in one, and it was 49-3 in the last one. Patrick Mahomes threw in Fight Club. Patrick Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns, 0 picks, and Isaiah Pacheco ran for 100 yards. Nigga, why the hell did Clyde Edwards-Helaire get 72 yards off of 16 rushes? Never. Has he ever? No, he's not. He's literally not. He's not even a better back ratings-wise this time around now. I have turned this nigga Pacheco into the best back in the league. What's crazy is he be moving like he's so fast, and he's only a 92 speed. But when that nigga hits that corner, boy, that nigga be moving. What's up, man?
If God for me, who could be against me?
You can't find his what? You trying to put little Iron Man on big Iron Man? Alright, I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas in a little bit. Take my phone out.